What's up, y'all? So no one's here yet, so I can just kind of babble for a second and get myself situated. We having some technical difficulties. Hold on. Okay, there we go. So what's up, y'all? Today is my birthday. My kids are taking a nap. We're going to go out later. So I was like, let me get some work done. The true Brandy I am. I wanted to just come on and do a video, and I tried to do it through my camera. Then my camera died. So yeah, I'm here. What's up, y'all? Let's talk. Let's have a little chit chat before I go on about my day. I just wanted to answer any questions y'all had or anything that was coming up. Thank you, Destiny. Hey, Trey. What's up, y'all? I should have probably had like a list of questions that y'all have asked me, like in videos and stuff like that, but this was just very impromptu. Thank you, Candace. Post any questions that y'all have. I don't know how long I'm going to be on because yeah, I should be doing other things. Like I said, my kids are asleep and we are doing other stuff later. So, what's up, Melanie? Hey, Nurse Ty. Thank you, everybody. Mm, your birthday was yesterday. My niece's birthday is yesterday, and she has the same name as me. Happy belated birthday, girl. Cancer season. Or a Gemini. If you look at Vedic astrology, it's a whole other thing. It's a whole other video. I got it on my other channel. We're actually Geminis, y'all. Cancers are actually Geminis. The Geminis are actually Tauruses. Tauruses are actually Aries. Aries are actually Pisces. Everybody is shifted. Hi, Ms. Mizria. Mizira. That's a pretty name. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but I like the way it's spelled. Yeah, post any questions, comments, concerns y'all have so I can do a little video for y'all. Hold on, let me turn. It's hot. I'm hot. Hold on. I am hot, y'all. Why am I so hot? Okay, we had to turn the fan, windows, everything. You said never want to be a Gemini. I heard you, girl. So yeah, I guess I could just do a little update for y'all if y'all don't have any questions or anything y'all want to talk about. Okay, Aquarius Babe West says, I'm a new grad LVN and I'm so scared to work in long-term care or a skilled nursing facility. Child, I'm scared too, and I've been a nurse for 9 years. I'm scared too. Yeah, can y'all tell I'm trying to figure out this hair situation? Like, I don't know the shape of it. I feel like it looks better from the side. I would say, have you talked to anybody like at your school or like when you do clinicals? Are there any clinical sites that you you feel like you could work at? Definitely, that's the first way to start. Or ask some of your classmates, some of your teachers, if they have any idea what some good skilled nursing facilities or nursing homes in your area. You can also look like on Facebook groups too, or even just post on Facebook like, hey, nurses out there, techs out there, whatever, CNAs, what are some good nursing facilities to work for? What area are you in, Aquarius? Um, I would say at least get at least get 6 months to a year experience, and then maybe go into the hospital setting if that's what you want to do. I know that like LPNs are treated a little differently in the hospital setting. The biggest thing, I have worked with an LPN. I need to do a video about this, but the biggest thing I would say as far as LPNs working in the hospital is that they cannot pull or they cannot push IV fluids. So any medication that goes through an IV that can be infused in less than 15 minutes has to be done by an RN. So something like Lasix or metoprolol, prednisone, but they don't call it prednisone, they call it solumedrol. Things like that have to be pushed by an RN. But if you're like hanging antibiotics like a flagyl, something like that, then of course the LPN can do that. I feel like I would have been okay working in a hospital as an LPN. I feel like it would have gave me a lot more skill set, would have helped me a lot with my assessment and giving report and just overall like understanding of certain things. Definitely would have helped. But working in long-term care really helps you to learn time management, because like you said, you got about 30 to 40 patients a shift. So you have to learn how to prioritize and how to just get the job done, which in some cases, when you take that experience into the hospital, it helps because you need to learn how to take care of a lot of people. And when you got a lot going on and you go to the hospital with a whole lot going on, like you're going to be, I feel like you'll be better able to handle that stress. It's a different type of stress, but you'll be better able to handle it, because nothing like having 30, 40 patients and you got to pass pills to these people. You might have 2 or 3 people who require tube feedings. You might have a patient that has a trach. You might have a patient who gets breathing treatments that you have to do. Yes, some facilities have med techs, but some facilities don't have med techs. And when you put that breathing treatment on them, guess what? You got to take it off of them in time too. Otherwise, grandma gonna have the breathing machine on her for the past 30 minutes to an hour. And you live an hour and a half from LA. Okay, well, you're in California, so at least you're gonna get paid, right? I know you're getting paid. I know you're getting paid, Aquarius. Like, I know they paying LPNs out there. They have to, because that's like one of the highest paying places. Now, of course, the cost of living is higher. But I do feel like it helps you to handle that stress. Also, when it comes to the cranky little old folks or the little demented patients who don't want to do this and the third, those are my favorite patients. I know how to take care of grandma. I know how to take care of mean grandpa, okay? I know how to talk to them with respect and take my time and have patience with these patients and just not take anything personal. As well as just, there's a certain finesse that you have to have when you deal with geriatric patients, because some of them, they're confused, they tired, they don't want to deal with you, they don't like you. And working in long-term care, you kind of learn how to take care of these patients, because you will definitely see them a lot in the hospital if going to the hospital is your next goal that you have. But try your best to get like at least 6 months. I know it's gonna be hard, it's stressful. I don't wish going in long-term care to anybody. And I did it for 7 years, at least 7 or 8 years. I worked in long-term care. So trust me, I totally understand, honey. 30 starting, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm trying to think how much the last time I was working as an LPN, I did agency. So I think the most that we were getting paid as an LPN through agency here in St. Louis, Missouri, Midwest, is like 37 to 39 an hour. But that was through agency. So 30 off the bat is good. I think that's good. What you think? Do you think that's good for your area? Let me know. Like, is that considered low or high for your area? Any other questions y'all have? I did want to talk about, so yeah, we talked about the LPN. It was something else that popped in my head that I wanted to talk to y'all about. But yeah, I've worked with an LPN. I think the biggest thing is just the pushes, and which I honestly don't mind. I feel like if somebody needs help, like pushing, like a lot of pain meds, you have to push them fast. Not fast, but they're less than 15 minutes. I'll have an LPN. She'll be like, can you push this for me, or can you get this for me? And it's like nothing. Like, I don't really mind doing it, because more than likely they have everything drawn up and they just like, here, can you give this to the patient? You go in there and give it, you go on about your day. I'm sure some people are irritated with that. I think maybe like on a day shift, you might get tired, especially I work on an orthosurgical unit. So a lot of my patients require pain medications. Either they on their way to surgery and they're in so much pain, that's why they're getting the surgery, because they need to alleviate that pain, right? Or they just came back from surgery, so they're starting to feel the pain. All that anesthesia is done for. So thanks, Candace. I'm pescatarian. I still eat fish. I was plant-based since I was 15. I'm 34, y'all. 34, say no more. I'm 34, and I was plant-based from like 15, 16 till, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago I started eating fish. Is it 2 years ago? I think 2022 2022 is when I started back eating fish. That was the only thing my entire time being vegetarian that I craved as far as meat, is fish. I don't know what was in fish that I needed, the omega-3s. I don't know, but that's like the main thing that I was craving. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I have a skincare routine, y'all. Your girl been trying to be grown. I'm trying to be an adult woman. Let me show you. I have this basket full of all of my skincare products, everything. Like, okay, retinol, everything. Everything is up in here. I did all my research, and I actually have a video on my other channel showing my skincare routine, because I'm just like getting older. I just want to have nice, good looking skin that I don't have to put makeup on. If I want to, I will. If not, then I won't. But I'm excited about it. So thank you for the compliment. Was it hard to transition to the diet? No, I was a kid. I mean, I was a teenager when I did it, and I had a strong why. I would say, like, I had a strong reason why I wanted to do it. So for me, it wasn't necessarily hard, but you do have those situations where you see people eating a certain way. You're like, dang, I'm hungry. I want to eat too. But I did it for my health, and I was curious. And when I did it, I was going into a school that I went to college early, so I went into a school where, like, they were very big on vegetarianism, so I felt like I was supported. I think with anything that you're doing, as long as you have those tools in place that can support you, you'll be able to stay on track with whatever you're doing. But if you don't really, if your environment isn't supporting whatever you want to do, it's going to be really hard for you to stay on track. So do whatever you can to keep yourself, within, to support yourself. So if it's meal prepping, if it's looking up new recipes, if it's planning out your recipes or your meals, things like that, when you know you're going to certain functions, eat beforehand, take food with you, whatever the case may be, so that you're not seeing everybody eat, especially this time, summertime, you see everybody eating and you like, dang, I ain't even got nothing to eat. So yeah, you got to kind of do things like that. But for me, I knew that I wanted to do it for my health, so it helped. That ain't always. Child, we want to do a lot of things for our health, and it stops, and we still do eat that cake, or we still, do whatever that's not that healthiest thing. But whatever you can do to kind of keep yourself supported. I've been an RN since 2022. Anybody else feel like these last few years, like since COVID, it's like kind of hard to pinpoint time sometimes? Like, anybody else feel that way? Yeah, I graduated in 2022. In July of 2020, well, I took my NCLEX in July of 2022. So we're going on exactly 2 years this month. I hope everything get better, Trey. I'm doing pretty good. Every day is like ups and downs, but I'm just being grateful to God for everything I got in my life, for my family, for everything. Yes, I need to drink more water, y'all. I'm drinking some coffee now because I need to wake up, but I love kombucha too, y'all. Kombucha is fire. You said, please. You see something on me you want. What do you want? If you could do it all over again, would you still be a nurse? Yeah. Yeah, I would. I had to think about it. Like, if I could do it all over again, it's a lot of things that your girl would change. If I could do it all over again, would I be a nurse? Yes, I feel like nursing is such a blessing. It's such a blessing to be a nurse, to be able to take care of people. And when I leave work, like, I've had times in the past where I've left a job and you feel like, I gave these people all my time. Like, what did I really get out of it? Like, you leave the job feeling like, who cares? Like, retail, oh my gosh, retail is death. Like, you feel like, what did I really gain from being in this job? Like, what did I just do with the past 8 hours of my life? Whereas with nursing, like, even if it was a tough shift, even if you made mistakes, whatever the case may be, like, you did something for another human being. You hopefully helped that person out in their time of need, or help their family out, or help the teammate out at work. Like, I definitely feel like it's truly a blessing, and my family has been able to benefit from this. Like, I'm making relatively decent money, in my opinion. If I worked more hours, your girl be bringing in all the coins. But I only work 2 days a week, and for me, I only work 8 days a month, and I'm still able to bring in a decent amount of income. So to me, it's a blessing, y'all. It really is a blessing to be a nurse. So I would do it again. Now, would I have stayed in LPN for so long? Probably not. And I would have definitely left long-term care a little bit earlier. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, ROD. Thank you, AROD. A-Rod. It's been a minute since I've been on your YouTube channel. Yes, I've definitely still been gardening. If you all don't know, I have another YouTube channel. It's like a more lifestyle channel. It's called Stay Forever True. I don't know why I'm hunching over like this. It's called Stay Forever True. So I want to do more on that channel, but I kind of don't really know. But I'm going to do more because I got some other like creative things in my head that I want to do. What is the best NCLEX prep course in your opinion? My school wants us to use Kaplan. For us, we use ATI because that's what was part of school. ATI got a monopoly on these nursing schools. Like, they making money because you had to buy ATI when I was in there. You had to buy it. I feel like the best prep. Now, I don't know where you are, joyful peace in your nursing like school like timeline. Honestly, y'all, I know people don't want to hear this, but the best prep for NCLEX is nursing school. Nursing school itself should be preparing you. I don't feel like you should go all the way through nursing school and then still have to take an NCLEX prep. Like, no, they need to be priming you and getting you ready the entire time. And you have to have NCLEX at the front of your mind the entire time you're in nursing school. That's the best way to me to prepare for NCLEX is from day one, doing questions. Do 10 questions a day. Get the app, whatever you got. Find little free apps, find little free questions with rationales. Whatever you have to do from day one. When you study, do questions when you study. Study the material and then test yourself. Start doing NCLEX questions based on whatever you learned in that unit or whatever, and start testing yourself. You need to be doing questions pretty much on a daily basis to get you in that rhythm and to get you familiar with the material now, and to get you over your test anxiety too, because I know it's a big thing for some people. But NCLEX has changed. I didn't do new generation NCLEX, so I'm not sure how the prep is. I have heard UWorld back in the day was a really, really good solution for test prep, but really it's about you preparing while you're in nursing. And you should. I mean, you paying to go to take NCLEX. You should have to pay another thing just to get prep. Like, no. But yeah, that's my little spiel on that. Let me see. Yes, hydrate, Lauren Bishop, hydrate. I forgot I used to do that in my video. Let me get some water. I know I got some somewhere. I forgot where I put my water. Let me see. I am applying for nursing school in September. Hi, Tyra, for the spring cohort. What advice can you give for a new nursing student? I've been a CNA forever, but seem like nursing school is a whole new level. I would say you got some time, right? You got some time between now and January, which is going to probably be when spring classes start. Get everything. I will always tell people, get everything else in your life together. So that might be your home situation. Get your home in order. Organize your house. Get rid of some stuff. Do some deep cluttering, because if you're anything like me, if your house is just kind of all over the place, which my house usually is, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm just a serial, what do you call it? When people hobbyists, and I got little kids, and it's just like shit be everywhere. But I'm okay with it, But when you're in nursing school, you want to have a space that's organized, that's clean, because if you're at home doing a lot of studying, as soon as you see that pile of clothes, or as soon as you see this, or as soon as you see that, like, it can just trigger you and make you even more stressed, and it makes you harder to focus. So get your house together. If you have any medical issues, anything you need to do, doctor's appointments, get that together for you and your family. If you do have children or anything like that, start saving up money if you can. Figure out your job situation, what hours you want to work at your job. With you being a CNA, I don't know, Tyra, are you going to still be working while you're in nursing school? If so, work with your job, or if you want to get another job, see what hours can work for you. I have a video, old school video, 2-part video about how I went through nursing school. The first time as an LPN, and I went full-time, and I worked full-time, and I showed like what my schedule was like and how I was able to navigate that. But the stress from money, that stress from your overall household, the stress from any health issues you have, and we know for sure stress from your relationships are going to get to you in nursing school. Nursing school, to me, is hard. It has its difficulties, its challenge, but you're smart. You're going to get through it. You work in the field. And they tell you everything you have to do to get done with nursing school. It's a clear-cut shot, but it's everything else around it that's gonna screw you up, for real. Like, everything else around it is what's gonna distract you from what you're doing. So if you can work on those other things in your life, I feel like it'll put you in a better position. And also with you being a CNA, you might want to see about working like 16-hour shifts or 12-hour shifts, or maybe even doing agency work. That way, if you don't want to pick up this week, you don't have to pick up this week. And also with agency nursing or agency CNA work, you can make more money and work less hours, which you definitely need to do as a nursing student. But I don't know your job situation, but I definitely say get the job in order, get your money in order, get your house in order, get your health in order, and that relationship. If you got a relationship, try to get it as solid as you need it to be, or go ahead and ditch them. Go ahead and ditch them, because they gonna make your life a living hell up in nursing school. Best believe, when people know you're doing well, for some reason, I don't know if it's the hateration or whatever, but they get at you. People will come for you. They will come for you. Oh, in your car, make sure your car is in order. All these little things in your life that can become a nuisance. Work on those things. So good luck. Good luck at applying. A lot of people don't apply. They just keep talking about it, but you're actually doing it. My friend's little cousin is on a CNA strike job. Ooh, Lauren, she on a CNA strike job in California, making $60 an hour for 2 weeks. Okay, girl. I wonder if she getting paid like y'all, this fan. I need to blow it on my stuff. Hold on. Blowing in the wrong direction. I'm wondering, like, why am I not feeling nothing? I wonder if they're also gonna give her like some stipends too, because I know with those like travel assignments, they'll give you like a food stipend for each day on top of how much you're getting paid. So they be racking up, which I think is strike nurse. I know people don't like it. People be pissed that you coming to work to cross that picket line. Ooh, they be pissed. I was looking at it. I'm like, I could just maybe do a little 6-week little thing, make a few $1,000 and pay off my car. Okay, that's what I'd be looking at too. But I don't know. I heard in California too, doing strike, anything like strike nursing, strike CNA in California, like they don't play. Like them Californians be ready to fight. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I don't know for sure. Becoming Zina B says, I've been thinking about switching careers from teacher to nurse. With you being in the field, do you think it's worth a switch? I feel like if you, depending on what is drawing you to it, it's definitely worth a switch. You definitely have more flexibility in your hours. I don't know how much you're making, but nurses make pretty decent money. And depending on what type of degree you have, Zina, depending on what type of degree you have, it may be a lot. It may not take as many courses as you think to become a nurse, especially if you have a bachelor's degree. I would look into getting into an accelerated bachelor's program, or accelerated BSN program in your area. Because if you have a bachelor's degree, they'll take that degree. You take a few prereqs, maybe not a few, child, but you take some prereqs, and then you can accelerate your bachelor's degree because you already have one. And you probably already got a lot of classes under your belt that they would want for you to get your bachelor's degree in nursing. So I feel like it's worth it. If you look and, do some research on the schools in your area, how much it costs and things like that. And then even once you get done with school, get into a hospital or some type of facility that's going to help you pay for that nursing degree. A lot of jobs are doing that. A lot of jobs are doing sign-on bonuses, and then you'll have 2 careers. And then down the line, you might become a nurse educator, which I feel like that could be a rewarding career as well. So I think it's worth it if you feel the pull. I think, why not do it? Why not? Let's see. Tyra said, I'm doing hospice as of now, but plan on dropping to PRN. My husband actually wants me to quit and focus on school. Yeah, I would say maybe keep the PRN, see how it is. Maybe in the beginning it's not too bad. But I think with jobs, it's always best to have the least amount of commitment. And then if you want to pick up maybe on your breaks or here and there, it might be worth it. But yeah, forget that job. You ain't got to work, don't work. But to me, sometimes working while you're in nursing school, it just helps you to focus more. I know that some people be like, no, it actually takes away. But for me, if I have too much looseness in my schedule, Hey, Mariah. Say hi.
Hi.
You just woke up?
Yeah.
Okay. Go drink some water. Drink some mommy water and see if you gotta use the bathroom. What was I gonna say? To me, when things are a little too loose, it's hard for me to focus. But if I know I only can study from this time to this time because I have to work from this time to this time, it just makes me focus more. Versus where I'm just like I can study whenever. It might be a little harder for me to study. Oh, back to who was it that wanted advice? Oh, it was you, right, Renee? Tyra. Something else I would say is find a study area in your home that you can use. This little part right here is actually a closet. I used to have my desk in here, and that was my study area. I had my desk inside of my closet and a little fold up chair, and that was my area to study. And if that's all you got, that's all you got, and that's fine. But have a designated area to study so that you get your mind right. Soon as I sit here, soon as I get here, this is my time to study. This is my area to study. If you have a designated area to do something, you're more than likely going to do it because you have a space and a place for it. Okay. Also, don't be afraid to leave outside your house to study. But yeah, good luck with everything. Let me see. La la la. Okay, Queen E says, "What's the best way to prep for math nursing tests?" Child, study. That's all I know. I would say it depends. Like, do they give you like a little idea of what's gonna be on there? Are they giving you like a little practice exam you can use? Definitely do the practice exam and just look up YouTube videos based on whatever it is you don't know. That's kind of what I did. That's what I always tell people is do the practice exam, see what you don't know, and then do watch videos and just practice doing math questions based on what you got wrong on the practice exam. And when you do practice exams for math, for anything, entrance exams and stuff like that, sit down, time yourself. So if they say this HESI exam or entrance exam, you're only going to have an hour to complete it. You got this like HESI book in front of you and give yourself an hour to complete it. Sit down at a little desk or at the library or something and focus on getting it done in 1 hour. Actually, like simulate as if you are taking that test at the actual school. And I feel like that gets your mind in order and you're more focused on actually getting the test done. And also, like, it helps with test anxiety to put yourself in the framework as if you are taking a test, even though you really aren't taking like an official test, but it gets you ready for it, right? Because the whole thing with test anxiety is that people, they're anxious because they don't really know what to expect or they just, whatever. But if the more you can prepare yourself and just get yourself in the mode as if you are taking the test, it will definitely help you. But YouTube University, child, that's always on point. Um, oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you've been watching the channel for a while. Like, I appreciate all y'all. Love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know y'all my people. I will always say this, like, this YouTube channel actually helped me to stay a nurse. It was so many times I wanted to quit, and I would look at y'all comments, and you'd be like, Nurse B, I was watching you when I was a CNA. Now I'm graduating from school as a nurse, and I'd be like, let me go clock in to work and just be somebody nurse today, child. So I appreciate every last one of y'all. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I don't have so many plans. Actually, today, I know this is so dorky, I guess, of me, but I'm excited. I got fitted for contact lenses today on my birthday. Yes, of course. And I'm happy with that, child, because now I can see without my glasses. And then later on, we're gonna go to a drive-in movie with the kids and have little snacks and stuff like that. So I'm drinking coffee because I will fall asleep. I will fall asleep. So yes, Sonia, yes, you get so distracted in your house, and it can just be so overwhelming to like do anything. I am a serial hobbyist. I love hobbies. I like doing extra stuff. So yes. So Lauren said, this is back to the strike nursing / strike CNA. Lauren said, yes, she's getting a stipend for food / lunch. They also picked them up and dropped them off at the facility, at the hospital, then back to the hotel. Also, they entered through a secret entrance. Yes, that's what I figured. That's good. Of the hospital security. Okay. I don't know how I be looking at it, but when people like post like on Instagram or something, they're talking about like strike nurse, and people be going in on them comments like, there's no way I would cross the picket line. Oh, you're such a scum. You're a scab. This and the third. Ah. But I'm like, if you was a patient in that hospital, wouldn't you be happy that it's a nurse there helping take care of you? Like, or would you just be like, yeah, power to the people? I love that, Asia. You right. You right. Get them folks out your business. She said, she said, she said, do the strike nursing and don't post about it. I heard that because everybody don't need none of my business. Let's see if there's any more comments before I get off of here, y'all. I don't see. Oh, 0 to 0. I haven't been to the VP fair. I don't think I've ever been to the VP fair here in St. Louis. I've never been. I've never been. I'm thinking about going up to St. Charles. Like they have a bridge, not a bridge, but there is right by the river, and you can see all the fireworks from there. So I'm thinking about taking my kids there. I don't know what we're gonna do. Yeah, St. Louis, Jackson, Mississippi, the South and the Midwest are like, cause they are, cause I know we country up in Midwest. Shall we little country folk, a little country here too. Oh, Trey, you're from Toledo. Yeah, Ohio's not that far from us. Have you ever been to the Taste of St. Louis? Yes, I have. That I might do that. I think that's in September. I think I have. I took my kids. Me and my husband took our kids 1 year. It was like a year after COVID. We went. I want to do more stuff, like get out more, and that's something I've really been working on. Not really. I haven't been working on. I've been thinking about it. It's just getting out of my comfort zone, being around people instead of like talking to a camera. But y'all my people, child. This new age. But I do need to get out and be around more people. It's just people are cool, but I know I'm a Cancer crab. I just be kind of moody and I don't want to deal with folks, or I just get, I don't know. But I just need to be around people. I need to get a more local tribe of people that I'm around and all that jazz. I'll get to it. Yes, Asia, no posting. Keep your business to yourself, and then you don't have to pop out and show. Yeah, you don't have to show folks everything. You're right. Let me see. The nursing profession has endless opportunities. I'm graduating in 2023. Oh, you graduated in 2023 and went right into a specialty clinic. That's what's up. Hey, Jenna, I did exactly what I just said. I don't know if you heard it, but somebody actually sent me, did somebody send me a tease book? I think one of my subscribers, like one of my amazing subscribers, either sent me one that I could use, or like somebody I met in person that was a subscriber actually gave me like a tease book. It was one of those. So one of my beautiful subscribers gave me a book. I literally just sat down, timed myself doing the entrance exam, and then anything that I didn't get right, I just studied that. Do it like every day for like 30 minutes to an hour, studying everything, and then go on ahead and do that test. Pay for the test. If you pay for the test and give yourself a date to actually do it, it'll push you to actually study, right? But if you're just out there like, I'm gonna take the test, I'm gonna take it, you probably never gonna study, and you're just gonna keep pushing it off if you're anything like me. But if I put a date and a deadline, it kind of, it gives you structure and it gives you a time frame to work on it. I would say at least give yourself like 2 to 3 weeks to study for it. Not too long, because you're gonna just be like, I'll do it later. No, 2 to 3 weeks to study. Put some money on it, because it's gonna make you do it, because you don't want to waste your money. You don't want to get to that test and fail and they got to pay for it again and wait. Sometimes they make you wait like 30 days, 3 months sometimes to even take a test if you fail it. And depending on when you take it, if it take it, like my LPN program, if you got it wrong, if you didn't pass, they would make you wait 3 months. So depending on when you take it, within those 3 months, it could have passed the deadline to get into that next, semester or whatever. So you know, keep that in mind. Of course, we don't want to plan on you not passing, but keep that in mind. Can you explain using union versus non-union? Joyful peace. It's just basically some facilities or have unions and some don't. Unions is just there to protect the workers, whether it be, you know, anything that the worker needs is to protect us, whether it be that we're working too many hours without having the right amount of staff, or, you know, I've heard people go on strike in nursing because the insurance, like they were going to change the insurance policy, and the nurses was like, no, we don't want to do with that. And then, like, I guess they were in a union, and part of that, if they didn't meet those demands that the nurses had, they went on strike. So it's just there to protect the nurses and to have some better standard of working conditions versus a non-union. You just every man for himself, child. Every man for himself, and you just got to do what you got to do. And if you don't like that job, you don't like the situation, just go on somewhere else. Just go somewhere else, because ain't nobody caring about you at that job. But with a union, you know, you got a little bit more. Some people don't like it. Some people do like the unions. And I believe to be a part of a union, you have to pay union dues or union fees as well. That probably just comes automatically out of your check. I remember when my husband worked for the post office, they had like union dues that came right out of your check. Oh, it's 11 likes and 33 people watching. Okay, 1133 angel numbers. Let me see. Oh, thank you. They daddy her. Y'all don't worry about them. They up. They daddy her. They cool. I've never done pottery. I feel like I would have to go to a pottery like little studio to do that, right? Like some ghost action. Y'all know the movie Ghost when they was doing the pottery. Anyways, do I think it's better? Hey, Teresa, you said, do you think it's better to get a 2-year or 4-year RN degree? I'm currently working on my prereqs at a community college. First off, it's great that you're at a community college. You're going to save so much money going to community college. So good for you. I think it's best to go ahead and get your 2-year degree, get your associates in nursing, get a job, and then make that job pay for your BSN. Okay, that's what I feel like. I know some people, they go straight in and they do that BSN program and that works for them. Maybe they don't want to go back to school. Maybe they just want to get it done. You know, they don't want to have to go back to school, or maybe they're not concerned about the prices. But y'all, these BSN programs, they busting heads. I'm in the wrong business. They busting heads. They're charging like, I know some schools are like $50,000-$60,000 for a bachelor's degree. That's a lot of money. I know people like, oh, well, just go ahead and just get them student loans, girl. But child, you don't have to, because I got my RN for free 99. So yeah, have a job pay for it. Especially because some jobs have it where they have what do you call it? Like corporate, what is it called? Corporate partnerships with colleges where you'll get a discount when you go to these different colleges for your bachelor's degree because you work at that facility. And I looked at even places where they will waive like interest exams or interest fees, like, because you know, like application fees for some colleges are like $80, $50, $70. So they'll waive that fee, and you'll get a discount on top of that because your employer has, you know, a partnership with these different colleges in your area. Also, a lot of RN to BSN programs can be done online, and that kind of lowers your stress levels. And then it takes less time, because you got to think, if you get 2 years done of school, go start working and work on your bachelor's degree, though, and then maybe it takes you 2 more years to get your bachelor's degree. You have 2 years of time that you were working as an RN getting paid, versus you going for a 4-year degree. Who wants to be in school for 4 years if you can stop at 2 years, start working, and still be in school at the same time? But it really just depends on you. I think like coming straight out of high school, maybe going for your bachelor's might be the best thing. But I feel like to save money and to also be able to earn money while you're in school is just a better bet to get your associates, then bridge over to your bachelor's, if you even need your bachelor's. I don't have my bachelor's, and I've been working as an RN in the hospital for a year, and ain't nobody tried to, you know, tell me, don't, child, you need to get that bachelor's degree. Nobody has done that. I don't work at a magnet status hospital though, so it just all depends. Yeah, the daddy is here. Okay, they got their daddy, child. They there with their father. You had a daughter, Trey. Okay. So yeah, I think that's. Oh, you can see me. You think I look earthy? Because I've been working on like my aesthetic, if you will. I want to be more dark. Like when I was younger, I was very emo, y'all. I got pictures to prove it. I was very emo and punk when I was younger. And like I'm trying to do that now as an adult. Like still have like that dark kind of like vibe to me, but I think I always come off like earthy. Like I should just be wearing browns and greens and shit, be out in the garden doing shit. Like that's the vibe I give off, and wearing my crystals and whatnot. But I want to look a little dark and vampy, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like a little dark moment. But I can take. I don't mind being earthy. Y'all, I'm sweating. I know it look like a glow, but I'm hot. Uh, Let me see. Okay, a question: is LPN skills check off different than the RN? No, we still had the same things like IVs, doing a catheter, trach care. I think those were the three things: starting the IV, trach care, and putting in the catheter. And also, it wasn't trach care; it was NG tubes. Not necessarily inserting it. That wasn't like a skill check off, but like giving meds through an NG tube was part of our skill check off. And I felt like it was pretty much the same thing with LPN. Oh, Stacy, I feel like that too. After COVID, standards for these hospitals have definitely gone down. They like, whatever we can get, child, come, please come, send help. Stacy said the magnet status ones are not even pushing that BSNs anymore. They just want a nurse, LPN, or RN. That's true. People don't believe it, but LPNs are in the hospital. They are in there for real. Now, how much they getting paid, I don't know. I don't know that. So Ronell says, I love you, Nurse B. Love you too. Thanks for watching. I just got accepted into an LVN school. That's what's up. Oh, good for you. I have been watching you for years. This feels so full. Good for you, man. Good luck with everything with school. It could be tough, it could be hard, but you're gonna get through it and you're gonna be like, dang, I really got that done. Like it be times where I'll write my name like with the RN behind. I'll be like, girl, you actually did this. You actually accomplished this, because it was a goal that I had for so long. I was an LPN for 7 years. So, oh, this is what I want to tell y'all. Yeah, I did not. I should do this as a separate video, but yeah, I did not renew my LPN license. I know I made a video talking about how I would, but I had just like casually brought it up to my husband. I was like, oh shoot, I need to renew it before the end of May. And he was like, why? I was like, well, you know, just to keep it in my holster in case I want to pick up some shifts, or in case anything happens, I have it. He's like, why? You're not going back to that. So, and I was like, you know what? You're right. I ain't going back to that. So why am I holding on to something? This is something that the universe, God, all the energies have been showing me is like, let go of stuff. Let go of people, and let go of situations, and let go of mindsets, because you're scared, or because you feel like, oh, what if, or because you think that you have a lack you have a lack mentality, or I have a lack mentality, like, okay, what if I don't have it, or what if something bad happened, like I just want to have something just in case. But to me, that's not coming from a space of growth. That's coming from a space of being scared, like a space of scarcity, thinking that I'm not going to have enough, or something's going to happen to my RN license, or something, like, no. And guess what? You can reinstate your licenses as long as you pay like a fee or something like that. So I'm like, if it comes up and I want to reinstate it, I will. But yes, I am no longer an LPN, y'all. I'm no longer an LPN. Yeah, I did not renew that license. I didn't. Talking to him, he was just like, girl, let it go. And they was gonna charge, I think it was like I think the RN was like 85 to renew, so I'm sure LPN was around that same amount. So yeah, I'm no longer an LPN, y'all. See, Lauren says, yes, I was looking at that here in New York. It's in New York State, and that's NYS. You can go to a 2-year RN program for free. What? Girl, you better go get that dang on RN, that associate's degree for free. Hell yeah. You said all you have to do is, you just have to keep your grades and attendance up. You can do that, and work in the state for you can do that. Work in the state for 2 years after graduation. Do it, Lauren. Do it. Them 2 years gonna go by It's gonna go by. And then by the end of those 2 years, say you went into a hospital that's gonna help pay for your bachelor's degree. Boom, that's your 2 years. That's your 2 years. You said I just passed my RN boards. I was an LVN for 12 years. Gone, Jennifer RN. Jennifer RN, go girl. Good for you. Congrats. You had that new age NCLEX. How was that? Jenny Jade, so I didn't do a video I forgot to do a video about this. Oh, I gotta do a separate video, y'all, but y'all getting a little inside scoop. My actual pay grade went down because my job, they dropped the PRN status that I'm at. So like came in at like a certain, they have different tiers for PRNs. And based on your tier, you get paid a certain amount, but you have to give them a certain amount of commitment, like 2 days a week, 2 weekends a month, something like that. So they basically took away the position that I was in. Like they no longer offer that like at all. And so they put anybody who was at that position, they put us into a different tier of of PRN. Now we can work less, like our commitment to them is less, but we also get paid less. But when they dropped us down, it opened us up to be able to get bonuses for shifts and to pick up like extra money on shifts. Because at first I was making like 74 an hour, 74, 76 an hour because I work nights. And it went down to like, they gave me a little extra because they used my LPN experience, like to give me a little extra. And I think they put me at like, it ended up being like 65. Which I was pissed. But honestly, y'all, I've been okay because the shifts that I pick up, they usually give you like, they'll say like you can make like $30 or $40 more an hour picking up shifts. So actually I end up making more than I did before. So, and I can commit less time to them. So it opens up my schedule. Of course, I still work the same 2 days a week, but I only sign up for 1 day. Like you have to sign up your shifts. I only sign up for 1 day a week. And then once I see those bonuses pop up, that's when I'll sign up for something else. So I make like 65 now base, but usually they'll have a shift that's at least like $20 more an hour, maybe $15 more an hour. And then like the most I picked up was like 40 an hour more. So that's $100 an hour for a shift. Yes, girl, yes. So here in Missouri, that's a very good rate for Missouri. Missouri is one of the lowest paying states for nurses. So I'm grateful that I got in on this, and I really, really love my job. Stacy said, yes, I journaled letting go. Yes, 2 weeks ago, and that's all I need. Yes, yes, that's literally, you said it's all I've been, and that's all I keep hearing or seeing. Yes, let it go, boo, like let it go. I even did that last night. Like I was just sitting out in my garden, like cooking for my husband. All my kids were asleep, and it was dark outside, and it was just like, I was literally just like, I'm letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. And then over the night, it was raining, and I woke up, it was raining, and I was like, oh, it rained on my birthday. But I was like, no, this is literally like cleansing. Like this is God, the universe showing me like a cleanse took place, you know. And when you cleanse the space and you let go, you make room for things to grow. You know, the rain is coming down. It's cleansing the air, it's cleansing everything, and it's allowing, you know, the earth to grow and do what it needs to do. So I was like, you know what? All the vibes is there. So yes, keep it up. Keep it up, Stacy. We heard. We heard. I'm gonna get off in a minute, y'all, so I can go be somebody's mama. It's so hard letting go of something that took care of you for something. You talking about nursing? Yeah, it can be. It can be whatever it is, that field, that whatever. It is hard to let it go. And part of me sometimes feels like I need to let nursing go because I really want to just go into a more creative field and do more things on my own. But I really do enjoy my job. I really do have satisfaction in what I do. And I only work 8 days a month. And I make, like I said, I make decent money. So for the time being, it's serving me, it's serving my family. So it's good. But I'm really just letting things happen slowly. I'm not trying to rush anything right now. I'm just taking my time, doing what I can, and really just allowing whatever needs to come in, and wherever gotta go. Deuces. Do I have to take 2 NCLEX exams, like one for LPN and yeah, you do. Megan. Hey, what's up, Megan? So yeah, for an LPN program, you have to take NCLEX, and then when you finish your RN program, you have to take RN NCLEX, which is less questions. I think it's like 85 questions for the RN. I don't know how, or maybe it's 75 questions. I don't know how many it is for LPN. Oh, you wish you had a daughter, Trey. Well, I mean, work on it. Uh, Stanford family, I love watching you. Thank you. Yes, I do grow food. I grow peppers, tomato. We grow, the kids. And y'all, I'm supposed to be growing something today. I said I was gonna grow something like in my garden, like plant some seeds as like a little, birthday intention, if you will. So I gotta remember to do that. You kind of reminded me looking at that. So yeah, we grow tomato, not too much. Tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, sage. I got a bunch of herbs, like herbs, medicinal herbs. And I want to grow a pumpkin. I want us to have a pumpkin this year. So I think we're going to do that too. Jenny says, I'm still in high school. There are so many different parts to choose in nursing. What's your advice on how to start? Jenny, I have a video specifically for high school students, and you're in a great position. Like, if you know you want to go into nursing, oh my gosh, you should look at if there's any summer programs, any ways you can get extra credits over the summer, like college credits that you can use towards your RN degree. Also, if you do plan on going straight into college from out of high school, a lot of times, like biology, chemistry, those type of courses, you have to take that for RN programs or nursing programs. But typically, if you took it in high school and it's within a certain time frame, you don't have to retake it. So take it in high school and really try to get that information that you need while you're in high school, so you don't have to take it in college, and that'll make the process a lot quicker, because prereqs is just the devil, child. So if you could try to do those classes while you're in high school, also look at like a dual enrollment or a way to get extra or a way to get college credit while you're in high school. A lot of community colleges do this, so look at that. Of course, have good relationship with your professors, because you might need to have some recommendations from them for your RN program. Some RN programs don't require it, but some do. Plus, you always want to keep some type of relationship with your professor that you might connect with, because you might want to call on them for help later on. But yeah, you're doing good, because you know what you want to do right off the bat. But look at schools, look at the pricing, look and see what your best option is as far as that. Try to get scholarships, all that. You're in a great position come out of high school knowing what you want to do. Just do your research, try to get as much help as you can, talking to different people at school, and looking at different schools you want to go to, and get some early classes. Try to get some of them prereqs out the way before you even graduate. Yes, joyful peace. Like we talked about this in one of your other lives of not operating out of fear. I've really tried to put that into good. It's important. It's important, because if you really believe that you were supported, right? You supported. We are here. We didn't come here by ourselves. Like, we were supported by an energy. So if you truly believe that, you gotta just be supported. You gotta just allow yourself to be supported and be protected. But it can, when your ego comes into place and you start to let anxiety in the past come up, like, oh, well, in the past I didn't do this, or in the past I did wrong, or in the past he or she did this to me, so I don't know what's going to happen, and what if this, what if that. If you keep letting that rhetoric go in your head, you're going to be in the same position a year from now. And who want to do that? Not I, said the cat, not I. Lawrence, my leg falling asleep. Lawrence said, do you have any crazy, oh child, I still watch your LVN vlogs about showing up to facilities and supervision is not there. People showing up 2 hours into the shift. Girl, I had a video that I wanted to post, but I said this video is too negative. And I feel like it might have been a little mean-spirited, because I was talking specifically about somebody at my job that did something crazy. I was like, child, like, you crazy for this. But I was like, maybe I shouldn't post this, because if they come across it, I never want to offend anybody. And I still work at this job, so I ain't gonna post it. But I don't have too many crazy stories as an RN. No problem, Jenny. Good luck with everything. Let's see. Stanford says, I'm a CNA right now, but I really want to get my LPN, but I'm not sure. Why you not sure? Just do it. Most LPN programs are only 1 year long. Get that done and make your money. And then go from there. If you don't like it, if you want to do something different, that's cool. But I feel like, if I was to tell anybody anything, get you a trade. Get something where you know you can make money and you feel like in your heart of hearts you can actually do the work. don't just go into nursing because you want to make money. But if you really feel like, okay, I can take care of people, I can humble myself and be there for another human being, I'm professional, like I can do these things. Get a trade. Get a trade so you can actually make money for yourself. And then if there's something else you want to do down the line, great, you can explore that. But you can explore that from a space of actually being able to, you know, sustain yourself and pay your bills and probably hopefully have more left over for other things. But get your solid career together first and then go from there. That's my opinion, because that's what helps me. I know some people are like, oh, just go for what you want to do. Just put all your passions into, put all your energy into your passions. That's cool, but it's a lot of burnout. Yeah, that's a lot of burnout. This comes from a person who's been an entrepreneur since I was very young. I've been out here slanging, selling stuff, making jewelry, selling crystals. Shoot, I was selling candles when I was young, making candles and all. I was hustling and doing entrepreneurial since I was a young age. And I feel like you're able to do that better when you have a solid career, because you're not just doing it for the money. You're not doing your side hustle or your, entrepreneurial things. I'm going off topic, but you're not doing that from a space of, I gotta make money. You're doing it out of a space of, I just want to create, But yeah, go for it. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You said you said I'm with the negative videos, girl. Look, I already got one person in my job that watches my channel, so I ain't trying to. And then they be like, look what she posts. I think she's talking about you. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want no drama. But yeah, I already got the video edited and ready to post. But I was like, should I post this? You said, Chrissy said, girl, I remember walking into a patient room and seeing the blinky tape. Oh, the binky taped inside the baby mouth. Night nurse did it, trained family and left them extras. How the baby supposed to breathe? What if they burp or throw up or something? Like they supposed to just, that don't even sound right. What if this baby throw up in their sleep and now they can't even. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. Let's see. Ashley said, would you recommend taking micro prior to AMP 1 and 2 or after? I actually took micro while I was in AMP 1 because I was able to get into an AMP program that's 8 weeks. If you can get into one of them, child, do it. But I know, you don't have to do accelerated classes, but I did it. But would you take it prior? I don't think that it really makes a difference. I don't think it make a difference. Sometimes there's stuff in micro and AMP 1 that overlap. There's some information that overlaps in both of them, but I don't think it matters the time frame or whatever to do it. I don't think it matter. Right, don't be scared. NCLEX RN, it was tough. I ain't gonna lie, it was a little tough. It was some stuff on where I was like, what the fuck? Like, what is this? I have no idea what this is. And I had a lot of questions. I think I had at least 100 questions. I think. I can't remember. It was kind of a blur. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all gotta remember, I took old school RN, NCLEX. Now they got the new age NCLEX. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be hard, but if you're gonna do it, do it. I mean, it's all hard. School is very hard. Like, it's already hard. So if you're going to do it and you're going to get through it, whether it's hard or not. So how hard are you? That's the question. Like, how much do you have in it? Like, what's your strength level? You know what I'm saying? Don't think about how hard the actual test is. How prepared are you? Focus on that. You can do it. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I've been on here for about an hour. I can't believe that. Yeah, I love y'all. I can talk to y'all forever. Thank you so much for watching this video, y'all. I'll see if anybody else got anything to add before I get off of here. You said you used to tan. Is the LPN harder or the same? I think it's, I don't know. I think it all depends on your skill set and how much you know going into it. I felt like LPN was only harder because I'd never done nursing before. I never been in nursing school, but when I got into my RN, I already had, a skill set. I already had an idea of what nursing school is, and I already knew what I was made of. So I knew, like, okay, girl, we know how you are in school, so these are things you need to work on. Work versus when I first went for my LPN, you know, sometimes you don't know what you're made of yet until you do it. And you're like, okay, I had an issue with this last time. I'm gonna do this different this time. So I think it's a difference. I mean, your mind changes with LPN to RN, because the RN, you know, you have to. When they say it's critical thinking, it really is critical thinking. And honestly, I heard old school nurses say, like, y'all don't know as much as we used to know. So, and I don't think we do at all. Because sometimes you be in a position where you just give the medication or give it. You're like, why am I giving this? Like, what does this help with? But I don't know. I feel like it just depends on how much you already have. You said I'm in my second to last. You said don't leave me. I'm in my second to last semester for your BSN. How did you pick your specialty? Also, do you have any advice for getting hired as a tech? I have no prior healthcare experience. Okay, T. Watson. Oh, you're in your second to last semester. That's what's up. Um, have you tried to apply for some jobs already as a tech? Because I feel like they hiring. I definitely feel like they hiring. And you definitely should work as a tech. Because I wish I would have worked as a tech. I feel like they get to see a whole lot. As far as picking my specialty, I just went with who was hiring and who was paying good. But as far as picking your specialty, I think based on when you're in school, when you do clinicals and things like that, it'll help you to get a better idea. And also just what are you naturally inclined to? What are you naturally interested in? I really want to do critical care, I think. But honestly, right now, I don't even care, child. I just want to be relaxed. I haven't been this relaxed in a nursing job in a long ever. I've never been this relaxed and happy in my job. So I definitely want to do ICU, get more of those skill set, but child, I don't want the stress. Like, I just want to be in a soft nurse era, okay? Can I just relax and enjoy my job? Like, can I just do that? But as far as picking a specialty, some people say start with med surge. I would say just see who's hiring when you get out of school, or what are you interested in? Do you like kids? Do you like maternal health? Do you like psych? Do you like, you know, do you want to be more skilled? Critical care nursing, ICU nursing is definitely going to help you to be more skilled. You want to deal with the sickest patients in the hospital? Do ICU. You want to deal with, you know, if you type person, you like to just get in and get out. You don't really necessarily need to create a relationship with your patients, or you like to just hit it and quit it, do ER. You know, be in the ED. If you just willing to you just want things to be a little bit more faster pace, do that. But really look at your clinicals. When you do your clinicals, what are you feeling yourself to be more drawn to? Watch some YouTube videos where nurses talk about, hey, my day in the life as an ICU nurse, or why I chose ICU nursing, or why I chose working in med surg, or why this, why that. It'll help you get a better idea of what you want to do. But when you come out of school, really just see who hiring, who paying the best, and go from there. Whatever specialty you go in, you don't have to do that for the rest of your life, but you got to choose something in the beginning. Chrissy said, let me go pick up an extra shift. You got me one extra money now. Do you do shift med or anything like that? I only go through my job, but I've done shift key. People ask me about agencies. I try not to post it, but y'all don't care no more. I do shift key. Back in the day, I've seen shift med. I think I signed up for shift med, but I never picked up a shift through shift med, as well as Integrity. I don't know if y'all heard of Integrity. They have they here in the Midwest. I think it's based out of Florida, but they have mostly LPN shifts, Integrity. But the thing about Integrity is that they do half shifts. So if like a nurse is supposed to come in at 6 and the nurse didn't come in until, like, no nurse showed up and it's like 10 o'clock, you go in at 10:30, you know, and you'll still get paid for the full 8-hour shift. That's what I liked about Integrity, because you could work 6 hours and still get paid for 8. Sometimes you work for 4 hours and still get paid for 8, and you get paid the same day. They pay you the same day in Integrity. You said you're more of a hit and quit it type. Go for the ED. You know, I feel like nursing is so cool because there's so many specialties. I work at a hospital now as orthopedic surgical unit. We do get like a lot of med surg patients too, but typically it's patients who, like, they're having GI issues. They have to get a chest tube. Maybe they had like some type of lobectomy type of situation. They got a chest tube. patients coming in, maybe they had a fall, they broke a hip, something like that. And then sometimes, like I said, we get like patients that really should be like in an LTAC. We get them patients who's like on a vent. They got a vent. They got a or they got a trach. They got a freaking a tube feeding. They basically ain't talking. They doing nothing, and they getting IV fluid. Like they doing the most, and they really need to go to an LTAC because what else can we do for them? But we'll still get those patients while they're transitioning, you know, to be able to go somewhere more long term. I don't see myself doing labor and delivery. It seems fun. Honestly, y'all, right now, I'm happy where I'm at. And I don't want any more stress. Like, I want to just be in a low, chill environment, a relaxed environment. The stress, like, I didn't realize how stressed out I was until I slowed down. I did not know. Until I got into this position, I've been doing this for a year at this job, I didn't realize how stressed I was, y'all. And it's like sometimes it'll hit me again. I'll be having anxiety. I'm like, girl, why are you anxious? I'm like, okay, I'm anxious because I don't have anything to be stressed out about. It's crazy when you live on a higher stress level, like bringing yourself down from that can be very scary. I can see why people like they stay in volatile situations because really the being at peace is scarier to them than staying where they at in turmoil. What type of life is that? So right now I'm really like my life in general, I'm looking to have a more softer life and to just enjoy what I have created because I worked my ass off to be where I'm at right now. I worked my ass off to only have to work eight days a month. You know what I'm saying? Like I worked hard to get this. Y'all know what I went through. If you watch this channel, y'all know what I went through. So I'm just enjoying myself. So let me go before I melt. Okay. I love y'all so much. Oh my God, I'm so glad I was able to come on here and talk to y'all. Like, it's truly, truly a blessing to have this channel and to connect with y'all. Like, y'all just don't know. From the bottom of my little Cancer heart, I love y'all so much. Like, I wish the best to everybody. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. Like, I wish the best to y'all in your healthcare career. And like, even if you don't want to do healthcare no more, child, I get you. I just wish y'all the best and whatever y'all doing, however y'all living y'all life, like live it, baby, live it, okay? Because we only got one life to live. I really believe in it. I mean, I do believe in reincarnation. I ain't gonna lie, but we only got this life right now, so enjoy it. Take care of yourself. Take care of your health, and do what you gotta do to make sure that you are living the life that you want to live. And I'm saying that to myself too. So I'm gonna go again. Thank you all so much. Let me see. Stanford family: Cindy, Ty, Chrissy, Nancy, Shakari, Jenna, T. Watson, Christy, Joyful Peace, DJ 89, Lauren, Jenny, Asia, Trey, Crystal, Jennifer, Ariana, Ronell, Stacy, everybody. Thank you. Teresa, Sonia. I'm trying to see everybody. Queen E. From the bottom. Thank you, everybody, for everything. Coop, Ariel, Liz, Ronnie. I don't want to miss anybody. Trill, Zana B, Denisha, Netta, everybody. You know I'm from St. Louis. Everybody. A-Rod, Candace. Did I say Candace already? 0 to 0 MLS, Aquarius, Brian, everybody. Thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Go check out my other channel, Stay Forever True. If y'all interested in seeing like my more lifestyle content, I'm gonna let y'all go. And thank you, Safe Fund Me. I don't know if I'm saying it right. But yeah, I appreciate all of y'all so much. Thank you so much. I love y'all. All right, y'all. Bye. Now, how do I get off of here? Bye, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out this hair. And I'm melting. All right, y'all. Bye.